Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert and what we can expect weather-wise today, starting off.
It's not going to feel like the Bahamas.
No,
I can tell you that much.
Not at all. And maybe it will this weekend is the hope.
It'll feel better than this. Let me put it that way. And we'll get to that here in a second. But first, we have to get through a very Monday morning type weather warning with temperatures in the 20s over on the east side, below freezing for the west side valleys, near 40 degrees for the Rogue Valley, and just shy of 40 degrees there along the coast. Speaking of the coast, that's where all the moisture is right now. And this little area of rain and some snow up in the coastal mountain ranges is working very slowly inland. Eventually, this is just going to kind of stall out, and I'll show you that with Stormcast. And you can see it just kind of breaks apart. It just doesn't really do anything as it gets into Josephine and Siskiyou counties. But as we get closer to lunchtime, of course, the daytime heating will go up a little bit, and that's when we're expecting some showers to pop up. It's going to be widespread. Coverage isn't going to be 100%, but the range in which we could see moisture is going to be 100%. By the time we get to the peak of daytime heating, that's when we'll see the heaviest showers, rain and snow showers. And as the sun goes down, some of these lose a little bit of intensity, but it looks like we hold on to the wet weather inland. But along the coast, we will dry out. And then Tuesday, we pretty much go to the same thing again. As the sun goes way up, the showers start to pop up, and then they'll start to intensify as we get to the peak of daytime heating. These projected rainfall totals through Tuesday definitely aren't looking as good as what they looked like over the weekend. It looks like we're sharing the wealth a little bit. But, you know, if any of this verifies, that'll definitely go a long way because, like I said earlier in the show, we are at this weird point in the year where we're still showing winter weather graphics, but we're also thinking about fire season. So every time we get any wet weather, that definitely helps to delay the start of fire season. Speaking of the wintry weather, yeah, we'll definitely have a little bit of it today. So those snow levels are going to be up to 3,500 feet. So that will be right around the Shasta Valley. So that's why we're expecting maybe a little bit of a mix for the Shasta Valley, a couple inches down towards Mount Shasta City. Some pretty comparable totals on Oregon 140 over on the east side. And then, you know, we can maybe get 3 to 6 inches up in the Cascades. Impacts are going to be pretty minimal on the west side just because the snow levels are much higher than Mother's Day. So for today, it'll be a wet day. Could have a little bit of thunder and lightning over on the west side, but like I just mentioned, a wintry mix for the Shasta Valley, and then mainly snow for the east side and up in the Cascades. Then overnight, we dry out along the coast, holding on to some of the wet weather inland, although the intensity of some of those showers will definitely go down a few notches. Overnight, we're going to be cold. That's why we have this freeze watch in place for the west side. This will likely get upgraded to a freeze warning. Just please protect the 3 Ps, the pets, the plants, and the plumbing. It does look like we will dry out into Wednesday, and then here comes more wet weather for Thursday and Friday, finally getting another break for Saturday. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We will have rain for today and tomorrow, getting that breather for Wednesday. Then we are back at it again on Thursday. For Siskiyou County, we'll have a couple more days of rain and snow, that wintry mix, until we dry out, get a little bit of sunshine for Wednesday, and then look at the weekend. Temperatures getting into the 70s and 80s, lots of sunshine. I feel like we all deserve a weekend like this. On the east side, the weekend will start off, or excuse me, the week will start off wintry, and the weekend will end like almost like a summer-like weekend with temperatures in the 70s, plenty of sunshine. And then for the mountains, we will also see some temperatures well above freezing over the weekend. That means the snowpack will likely melt down. Not all the way, of course, but it'll be whittled down a little bit. And then for the Rogue Valley, we'll also get that breather for Wednesday, and then it looks like we do have a beautiful weekend in store.